I'm Jim Lorenzen, founding principal of the Independent Financial Group. At IFG, the focus is on retirement success, and we do that by providing IFG clients with custom-tailored solutions using an independent and objective process. When I first entered this business, back in 1991, I started with a major Wall Street firm, and the culture looked something like this. Everything was provided by the employer. In fact, any outside product had to be from a provider that had a selling agreement with the firm. All the managers, all the research, all the reporting, all the custody services, everything was in-house. And you guessed it, my checks were signed by the firm, not by the client. There was also something else, sales production quotas, and those who sold the most won the cruise. Well, I didn't sell anything, but I learned a lot. Mostly, I learned what I didn't want to do. And since I'd previously built and sold 5 successful businesses of my own, I was ready to deliver a different client experience. And before the year was out, I left and I went independent. I formed what later became the Independent Financial Group. And as you can see, the group isn't mine. It's something that's created individually for each client. Independent custody, independent reporting, independent management, independent due diligence. Everything had to be independent. No hidden revenue sharing, no backdoor compensation deals, and the client had to be in charge. Everyone worked for the client. My function was straightforward. I was my client's advisor. I now accepted fiduciary status, something the brokerage firm I was with before wouldn't allow. This independent process is important. Clients shouldn't have to wonder who their advisor really works for. Let's face it, retirement isn't cheap. The average retired couple today can expect that at least one of them will live another 33 years. That's an average. That means there's a 50% chance of living longer, and if you and your spouse enjoy good health, you're very likely in that group. A good plan has to provide for 2 lives over 3 decades of inflation, tax law changes, interest rate fluctuations, and of course, unforeseen economic developments that can affect all the markets. No one knows what's going to happen, including the gurus on TV. But we all know what can happen. We're all familiar with Murphy's Law. Planning isn't about what we know, it's about what we don't know and recognizing we don't know it. It begins with a 6-step planning process. You should be at the center of that process because the discovery is all about you, personally and financially. It's about learning your goals, your desires, your priorities, and your expectations. In order to design a roadmap to reach your destination, we have to know where you are today, where you want to go, and what kind of experience you want that financial journey to look like. It's a collaborative process, and you're involved at every step. The next step is making sure that you feel good about the plan you have. The result is your personal action plan created with your stamp, using an experienced partner to help you along the way. And of course, once you've approved it, the next step is implementation, and well, we handled all the paperwork. Beyond that, there are periodic reviews, not only to make sure your plan stays current and relevant, but to make sure that you're on track to your destination. There's more information on our website, including reports you can download free in the resources section. You can even schedule an introductory phone call. Just use the Getting Started tab. I'm Jim Lorenzen. I'm a certified financial planner, founding principal of the Independent Financial Group. At IFG, we like to bring independence, clarity, and common sense to the retirement planning process. I'm here to help.